Today, we are exploring underwater creatures that most people have never seen in their entire life. These are some of the weirdest, rarest, and most unbelievable fish ever filmed underwater. 1. The Cockatoo Waspfish may look like a harmless piece of art, a fish designed like something from a sci-fi movie, drifting gently like a floating leaf. But don't be fooled by its beauty. This fish is dangerous. Its spines carry venom powerful enough to deliver a deep, burning sting, and many divers learn the hard way that this pretty creature is not meant to be touched. It lives in the shallow Indo-Pacific, resting on sandy bottoms and coral rubble where it blends perfectly with its surroundings. The Cockatoo Waspfish moves slowly, rocking side to side like a dead leaf carried by the water. This camouflage isn't just clever, it's almost perfect. 2. The Atlantic Goliath grouper is one of the largest fish you can meet on a dive. It can grow longer than a human and weigh almost as much as a small car, yet it moves with surprising calmness. In your scene, you can see how divers look tiny beside it. That's how massive this creature really is. These fish live in the warm waters of Florida, the Caribbean, and the Gulf of Mexico. They prefer shipwrecks, caves, and deep rocky structures where they can rest during the day. Even though they look slow and heavy, Goliath groupers can create a powerful boom sound using their swim bladder, a warning to anything that gets too close. They feed on crabs, lobsters, stingrays, and even small sharks. But despite their size and strength, they're completely peaceful with humans, often approaching divers with curiosity rather than fear. Meeting a Goliath grouper underwater feels like meeting a living underwater giant, a gentle titan that watches you with calm, ancient eyes. 3. The flying Gurnard is one of the most dramatic-looking fish underwater. When it spreads its enormous wings, bright blue and green patterns flash like neon lights. These wings aren't for flying in the air, they are used to scare predators and communicate. It lives in warm tropical seas across the Atlantic and Indo-Pacific, preferring sandy flats and shallow bays. Using its thick finger-like spines, it walks across the seafloor, lifting sand while searching for worms, crabs, and small shellfish. 4. The crocodile fish is one of the most perfectly camouflaged hunters in the ocean. Its reptile-like head, rough skin texture, and sand-colored patterns make it almost invisible. Most divers only notice it when it suddenly blinks or shifts position. This species lives in shallow tropical waters of the Indo-Pacific, especially on sandy reef edges and lagoon floors. It prefers open flat areas where it can stay motionless for hours. Its eyes are unique. They have frilled, lacy eyelid flaps that break the shape of the pupils, making the fish even harder to see. The crocodile fish is an ambush predator. It stays completely still until small fish or shrimp move within striking distance. 5. The hairy frogfish is one of the ocean's strangest hunters. Its body is covered in long, hair-like filaments that resemble seaweed or algae. This camouflage is so effective that most animals, even predators, swim right past it without noticing. Unlike most fish, the frogfish does not swim much. Instead, it walks on the seafloor using its modified fins like legs. This unusual movement helps it sneak up on prey or find a better hiding spot. Hairy frogfish come in many colors: bright orange, yellow, black, brown, green, white, and even pink. On top of its head, the frogfish carries a special fishing lure. It wiggles the lure to attract small fish closer, and when the target arrives, it opens its mouth at incredible speed, faster than almost any animal, creating a vacuum that pulls the prey inside instantly. 6. The discus fish is one of the most beautiful freshwater fish on Earth. Its round, disc-shaped body is covered in glowing patterns of red, blue, green, and turquoise. It lives in the warm, acidic waters of the Amazon River, especially in quiet areas filled with fallen branches and roots. Discus fish are social animals and prefer living in groups, often forming a peaceful circle around each other. They communicate by changing shades and patterns on their body, sending signals to nearby fish. 7. The peacock flounder is a creature that looks almost unreal. Both of its eyes sit on the same side of the head, and each eye can move separately. This gives the fish a full 360-degree view while lying completely flat on the sand. It is one of the fastest color-changing animals in the ocean. The peacock flounder starts life with eyes on both sides of the head, like a normal fish. As it grows, one eye migrates across the skull to join the other side, a bizarre transformation that allows it to lie flat. It prefers sandy areas and shallow reefs, where it glides along the bottom with smooth, wave-like movements. Often, it buries itself with only its eyes sticking out, watching for shrimp or fish to pass by. 8. The white leaf fish, also known as the leaf scorpionfish, looks delicate but hides a dangerous secret. Its venomous spines can deliver a painful sting if touched. It survives by imitating a dead leaf. Its body sways gently with the current, making it almost impossible to tell if it is alive. This camouflage helps it avoid predators and ambush prey. The species comes in many colors. Some individuals slowly change color depending on where they live. 9. The longhorn cowfish is one of the most beautiful and unusual fish on any reef. Its body looks like a floating yellow box, covered in bright blue lines and patterns, and the mouth often shines in a red or blue lipstick color. Some individuals look like they're wearing makeup, giving them a funny, almost cartoon-like expression. This fish lives in warm Indo-Pacific waters and moves with a smooth, hovering motion, using tiny fins that make it drift like a little submarine. It may look delicate, but its body is actually a hard, bony shell that protects it from predators. The cowfish spends most of its time exploring the sand and coral, blowing small jets of water to uncover worms, small crustaceans, and algae. It's slow-moving and peaceful, often swimming right up to divers as if it's curious about who they are. But hidden behind its cute face is a serious defense. Hemitripterus villosus is a strange, rough-looking sculpin from the cold North Pacific. Its body is covered with folds, bumps, and hair-like filaments that help it blend into rocks, kelp, and sand. It lives in shallow coastal waters around Russia, Japan, and Korea, staying close to the seafloor. This fish rarely swims far. Instead, it crawls or rests quietly, waiting for small fish and crustaceans to pass by. Even though it looks tough and armored, it's not dangerous to humans. It is simply built for survival in icy water.